Hey, all you hard slingers, welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted game master, Brian, welcoming you back once again to the Rage Room. You know, these hard slingers are so close to finishing book 1 of the Carrion Crown, I can taste it. But before they get through it, they've got a couple more baddies they gotta deal with. You know, sometimes when I listen to actual play podcasts out there, I think, yeah, you know, if I was running this guy or this character, maybe I would do something a little different. All that being said, if you hear one of our hard slingers playing a way that maybe you wouldn't play, I would love to hear from you and tell me how you would have handled the situation. Remember, write us in at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com. I'll answer any one of your questions. Just bring it on. Don't forget also, leave us that 5-star review on whatever podcast platform you listen to the show on, because the analytics really do help us move up to the top of the other podcasts. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to produce this show and get it out to each and every one of you hard slingers. And also, if you want to help out the show, don't forget to visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. For as little as $1 a month, you too can help us out. And we got some cool swag to boot. So be sure to head on over there and see what we got. Now, warm up your dice and top off your glass as Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents our Carrion Crown run-through, episode 27, The Piper of Illmarsh.
As long as it's not Dean Koontz. Fuck him.
That guy's a horrible writer. That guy
Want to
can't.
be Stephen King.
Yeah, that guy can't end a book to save his life.
My dad
And
loves reading those.
I used to love.
I've
his books,
never read a
but
full
they
Stephen
just-
King book.
They always falter on the end.
Yeah.
You know,
Which ones?
Dean Koontz. Like I read Midnight and was it Lightning? They were like really good books and stuff. And at the end, they just like, what the fuck happened?
Story's over.
Because I never read a Stephen King one, and I want to read one from like the mid '80s when he was just fucking hopped up on coke. What was it, Cujo? He said he doesn't remember writing because he was just so fucked up.
Well, I did like this Stand and It.
I
Obviously, he did
actually
It.
got through. I have the Stand, but I got the writer's edition, so it's like twice as long. And I think I got a third of the way through it, and I want to restart that because it was interesting. Because I like post-apocalyptic stuff too.
You know, I don't know if you've ever read any Dragonlance. You probably have. Right?
I've read.
Yeah.
I've finished the first one, and I'm like halfway through the second one or something.
But the first trilogy it's okay. The second trilogy, the trilogy of the twins, or I think it's called.
Oh, like
Time of the
their
Twins.
backstory, right?
No, it continues on after the War of the Lands.
Oh, really? Damn. All right.
Yeah, so it follows Raceland and Carrion, and they actually go backward and forward in time and stuff, and how they deal with Fist and Dantalus, and they deal with Fist and Dantalus's army, and how they become part of that and shit. They're really good books. I mean, I would read that second trilogy and then finish it and reread it. It was that good. It was
Nice.
Oh wow, boom.
Did any of you guys read the Redwall series?
Hell yeah.
Redwall? The one with like the mice?
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
that's
I read
what-
that.
That's what formed my love of fantasy.
They're like really good.
For a kid's book, yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Frazetta formed my love for fantasy.
They got all the badgers and the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like
They've
all
got
those wars and shit.
animal
Damn, dude, this is
racism.
pretty fucking
Animal
cool.
racism.
Yeah, and people died in those
Bop,
books.
bop, bop. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Do I sound dull?
Not more so than usual.
Sounds a little low.
Boom,
It does sound low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You got the main vein off or low?
What about now? Now? Same? I don't know. Boop.
Oh, I sound good.
You sound good. I sound low, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Hard reset your mic.
What about now?
Go to sleep.
I still sound the same, right?
You sound different, but still quiet.
Quiet?
Like you sound clearer, but more quiet.
What about now? How's this sound?
Yeah, that actually
It
sounds
sounds a
better.
little better.
A little better.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
I feel like we're like at the Doctor place.
You know, I have a
One
feeling
or
that.
two.
1 or 2, I can't fucking tell.
I don't know. They look the same.
All right, we'll go with that. Let me know if it sounds low. It still sounds the same. Still sounds low. Does it
Sounds
sound low?
better
you?
to me.
It
Speak up.
It still sounds a little bit low, but it sounds definitely clearer
Yeah.
than it did before. But don't take my word for it. I'm not an audio
Well,
tech.
what about now?
Sounds better on the second one.
The second one sounded better?
Yeah.
Sounds-
You sound clearer and
1
louder.
or 2?
Definitely
1
two.
or 2. I do need to go back to the eye doctor.
Okay, what
I'm
about
saying.
now?
Yeah.
A lot better.
A lot
Better?
better.
A lot
Right.
better. Night and day.
See? Don't twist those out.
Yeah. Night. 1 and 2.
That was you.
Damn it, Nick.
My bad.
You're fired, Nick. Are we ready?
Yeah.
For the most part.
No. 3 of us are.
Who's
Gritty?
not ready?
What?
Oh, sorry. I said who's not ready?
Who's not ready?
No one's.
We're ready.
Don't worry about it.
Who's on first?
Ready?
Ready.
Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, episode 27 of the Carrion Crown Run Through. I'm your trusted GM, Brian, and with me, the Hard Slingers.
Yeah.
Before we begin, I want to give a shout out to Luis Felipe Guyen Lopez from Managua, Nicaragua. He seems to be really liking the show. He said so on Facebook. So let's say thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Want to say anything in Espanol?
No.
You just did.
I know. See?
Huh? See?
Mission accomplished.
C3PO. So I don't know about you hard slingers, but I'm really enjoying this adventure path. What the fuck was that?
That was me, man.
Oh my, even your
finally-
phone likes us.
Boom, boom.
Sorry, that was Felipe.
So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying this adventure path. And I don't think anyone else's Carrion Crown is quite the same as this one. You know, I've read this book cover to cover and again cover to cover, and just
We still surprise you.
you do all the time, and that's what I'm saying. Just a little look behind the curtain. Some of the choices you guys have made, you guys have like really stretched the parameters of this AP. You know, your interactions with the NPCs and some of the double crosses and some of the deaths that have taken place and some of the other playthroughs of the Carrion Crown. I don't hear any of that stuff occur at all. So,
One of a kind.
and so I'm going to go around the rage room, and I want to hear from each of you how this adventure path is playing out, how it's influencing your play style. Nick, let's go with you first.
Yeah, it's kind of been a slow burn, but I've thoroughly.
You saying my fucking AP is boring?
I didn't say it was boring. It was just like it's a slow burn to get to where we are right now. It takes a lot of time, and how we've interacted with, like you said, like the NPCs.
Yeah.
All of the choices that we've made. I don't know. I like it. I've definitely tried to be a little bit more diplomatic with people and not just try to attack whoever comes in front of me.
Like Murta Straylock? Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like a monster or something like that, then sure. But I at least try to speak to someone before I attack them. I
Oh,
feel
that's
like-
good. That's good
Yeah.
policy. I mean, especially when you're in town, you know, you're following people around, getting to know them, getting to know all the entrepreneurs, all the people that own all the different businesses and stuff. What about you, Eric?
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I like a lot of the role playing we have going on, especially being the doctor. What I've been able to do and get away with just by saying I'm a doctor. Here's my quote unquote credentials, and yeah, just even doing stuff like convincing the town to give me a business license, and I can talk to people and talk my way out of stuff. Or even convince the jailer, like, all right, I'm going to work on this guy. I'm going to keep him alive. Let me have some time alone with him.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have done all kinds of things, interacting with, like the people at the general store, at the inn.
Yeah, and this is my first time playing. I played a couple clerics. Most of mine were not your typical clerics that actually heals. Most of mine are just rain down hell fury. I still do that sometimes with infesting people, but I actually get to heal the party and play the plague doctor role.
Yeah. Koosh.
Well, everyone's talking about role play. I was going to talk about combat a little bit because after Junior's character died and Nick's character died, that informed a lot of my character decisions with Talos, which is I was debating between a lot of subclasses, and I just picked Abjuration because that's the one that helps me stay alive. And eventually it'll help other people stay
I was
alive.
going to say,
but not yet.
I've noticed the one that you said helps you stay alive.
Well, look, it helps
Keyword.
other people stay alive, but that doesn't happen until level 6, so you guys have to survive till then.
Only 2 levels away.
Yeah.
But how are you appreciating the AP itself, though?
No, I like it. I think any AP that makes you worried about your character staying alive is good from a challenge perspective, and also gets you really into really invested, and also really into the role play.
Not only that, I'd like to add we actually get to use all the other stats instead of just
Yes.
strength and dex.
Yeah.
We actually get to investigate stuff and do all that.
Yeah, well, it's a analog for Ravengrove. I'm sorry. It's an analog for what the fuck is that? Ravenloft. No.
Curse of Strahd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is that what it is?
an analog for
Ravenloft?
Yeah, Ravenloft is where Strahd is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an analog for Ravenloft, basically.
Yeah.
You know, it's just Ustalov, Ravenloft.
It's nice.
lot
and,
of lofts.
It's nice and ooky spooky. That's what
Yeah,
we
it's
like.
got all the stuff that you'd find there, so you could see where they really dipped in and got a lot of flavor from. What about you, Junior?
I'm enjoying it. It's kind of scary in a player's mind, like character-wise. I mean, I've been learning that druids or cast spellers or spellcasters, actually, are really fucking spongy, man. They're just soft. They're delicate.
They're crunchy as all fuck.
They're crunchy. It's fun to turn into an animal, and especially when you land a successful spell, it's nice to actually do something that's amazing. But when you fail, man, it sucks.
Yeah.
It is just horrible.
Hey, when I'm editing this, you could tell. I think I've mentioned before that there's a huge difference between this campaign and the Riders on the Storm. That seemed more like high adventure and fun, and all this kick ass and going about different things and stuff. But this is more dark. You're
I
just,
got to
you
roll
make more
for
decisions.
autopsy,
Yeah,
and
But
I
it-
still
but-
have that eye in my
yeah. I was gonna
jar.
say in the other AP, you actually put an eye in Rafu. Remember, you put that Nothic eye.
Yeah, I mean that. I don't know how that worked out. It was 50-50.
It was on the roll, wasn't it? Anyways, well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So let's see if we could kill one of you guys tonight. So you guys have re-entered Harrowstone Prison, and in doing so, you've decided to explore the second floor rather than journeying back down into Hell's basement. As you began your investigation, you quickly discovered other entities had taken residence within the prison as you encountered several Sturges, along with the granddaddy of Sturges. It was then that Irwin showed all of you, including me, just what a monk could do, as he killed 3 of the smaller creatures as well as a larger one. It was 3 of them.
You're damn right.
Oh, fuck yeah. After your victory, you began to hear a soft, wind-blown instrument coming from the hallway to the west, which prompted you to check a few of the rooms in that direction. In a smaller room, you found a trap door in the ceiling, which Irwin opened, allowing a grell to descend upon you. And again, it was Irwin who took that motherfucker down.
Fisted.
Yeah.
Is that the one you bitch slapped, or?
Fisted.
Fist.
fisted?
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
this one.
no, he slapped the sense out of that motherfucker.
All right.
And I'm going to pause the recap here
Yeah.
as I extend a gold doubloon for MVP of last week
Yeah.
Oh, why thank you.
to Irwin.
Thank you.
Continuing to pursue the music, you entered the west corridor, and noticing several cell doors hanging slightly ajar, you all detected a soft buzzing noise along with the music. And when asked to make a wisdom save, it was Irwin and Oust who were left frightened as they watched more of the Sturges begin to advance upon you. I know I said last week that you guys were stunned, but I was wrong. It's supposed to be shaken in Pathfinder, but the closest that 5e has for this condition is frightened. Mm-hmm. As for Talos and the Doctor, you did not see those flying creatures coming towards you. However, you did hear chains rattling as you bore witness to several of the cell doors begin to open wider. Now you watch in awe as several creatures begin to exit into the corridor. But before we do, let me explain frightened to those of you that are frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So why don't you put everybody in that hallway right up there in the northwest? That's the southwest.
I thought we moved all the way over here already.
No, you guys just
just
started
around
coming
the
down the
corner.
corridor.
Jeez. A long way to
You'll
go.
get plenty there. Time to get there. Don't worry about it. Yo. As you see these doors begin to creak open and you hear these chains rattling, you see these skeletal figures begin to emerge out into that corridor with you.
Erwin, close the door.
I can't.
Somebody closed that door. I don't know who closed that door. The door's supposed to be open. Well, we might as well just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just roll for some initiative, eh?
How's everyone doing on health?
I'm at full.
Okay.
Like,
What's your
half.
definition of okay? Are you
I'm pretty good for right
You
now.
leaking?
For right now, I'm okay.
I sprung a leak.
I got 4 more charges than my one.
Yeah, I got pretty messed up on the.
I got messed up too. I healed myself, got messed up, healed myself. Messed up.
Telos.
19.
Doctor.
Nice.
5.
Oust.
13.
Erwin.
10.
What is your dex? Oust.
2.
You and I have to roll off. Hard 20.
2. 5. I use a different dice. That one was. The glare made me not be able to see it. Skeleton's really coming alive.
Yeah. It is,
I
where's
hope these
Erwin?
don't
There we
fucking
go.
explode, man.
So who is frightened right now?
Oust and Erwin.
Oust and Erwin. Talos.
Okay, Talos is going to draw his sword and attack the skeleton that is adjacent to him. And oust. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, here we go. 7 points of slashing damage.
Who's in front of that pack right there? Oh, shit, I didn't see the dog there. Hold on a second. Oh, still you anyways. Is that you second there, Talos?
Yep.
You see this hand reach out through the wall and attempt to touch you.
Ah,
17.
that is my AC.
That is your AC. As you feel this cold, necrotic damage begin to move through you. Fuck, I gotta find my die.
I'm not full anymore.
For 2 points of damage, as you see this entity come out of the wall.
The hell is that? Oh, God.
It's also from Frozen.
And I need to roll this dice again with the save 1 through 4. Again to you.
All right.
I need for you to make a wisdom save.
All right. Here we go. It's not bad. That's not bad. That is 16.
16. You feel your body begin to tighten up for just a moment, as though your body is almost frozen, and then you start to shake off this feeling,
That was almost terrible.
and you see this entity move back into the wall again.
Can I swing at it?
Go
As
ahead.
Yeah, just let it go.
I was gonna piss.
Nah, I changed my mind.
So move him back into that cell. The first skeleton that you attacked, Talos, it's got 1, 2, 3 for the wolf, 4, 5, 6 for you. Going for you. And misses.
Yes.
The one at the back of the lineup, you're frightened, right,
Yes.
Erwin? Okay, so he's got advantage on you. 14,
That hits.
that hits.
Oh,
That's my AC.
For 9 points of damage.
Oh, my God.
Max damage. The other skeleton moves forward.
wasn't that happening
Up-
to you like
up
2
to the
weeks ago?
wolf?
You just like kept rolling max damage against you?
Pretty much, yeah.
To Oust. He's got advantage against you. With the hard 20 to back that up. That'll back up. So 9. Oh, shit. And 8. 17 points.
17 points. That knocks
At
me.
least he's wild
Yeah,
shaped.
that knocks me out of wild shape.
That's not
Okay.
good.
So as you're knocked out of wild shape, are you now down on the ground? Or are you still just you?
I'm just. Am I just me?
You just take whatever remaining hit points of damage that your wild shape. Like, say you had 10 hit points, he does 17. You just take the difference.
The difference from it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm still up. I'm just good old Elfie.
The other skeleton goes around the corner and disappears. Oust. Now you need to make a save to become unfrightened.
All right. Want me to make that one first?
Yes, please. That is a wisdom save, by the way.
14.
14. You find your senses return to you.
Ah! Snap out of it. Snap out of it.
Mama!
I'm going to take out my scimitar and strike the skeleton.
Now there's two of them there. Which one do you want?
I'll do the one that moved from north,
Okay.
so south of me. 13 to hit.
Miss. Just misses. Irwin, make that save.
Okay. 21.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You feel this frightening sense dissipate from your mind as you come back alive.
All right, as I do that, I'm going to pull out my longsword and attack the skeleton that's directly in front of me.
Right on.
And I miss.
Okay.
Bonus action, unarmed strike. 15.
That'll hit.
Sweet. For 5 points of damage.
Good job. Doctor.
The doctor's going to turn around and look at the same skeleton that attacked Irwin and shoot Sacred Flame at him.
Okay. That's a save, right?
Yes.
That dex save? Dex, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
14?
Fails.
Okay. Give me some damage.
7 points of radiant damage.
Talos.
All right. Talos is taking a 5 foot step this way. And then he's going to attack the skeleton right in front of him.
Okay.
17 on the die. 6 more points of slashing damage.
That's the same one you hit before, right? Mm-hmm. Again, you see this hand come through the wall, only this time it's right next to Irwin.
Fuck.
Attempts to attack you. 19? I'm sorry, 22?
That'll hit.
Oh, playing that quick doubloon. Come on, hard 20. 22?
Holy shit.
Another one.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm sorry. I needed to say this, and I missed this on you. This is against your touch AC. So this is 10 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, you might
Yes.
actually be okay.
No, his
It would
dex,
be
his
less.
dex is probably most of his AC.
Reroll it.
Yeah.
It attempts to touch you.
All right, that
It
doubloon saved him.
Fails. Who's leading the pack? Oust. I need for you to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, that's going to be 13. Or, sorry, 23.
23. That's a.
Yeah, 13.
Let me throw a gold
hold
doubloon
on.
over there for you.
Yeah.
Similar to how Talos felt his body begin to go rigid and then loosen up after a moment, you feel the same essence upon you as something tries to command your body, but you're able to shake it off. Again, this ghost leaves the hallway if you wish to take a attack of opportunity against it. Irwin.
Oh, yeah.
I like how
I
the
miss.
DM's asking if you want to do that.
Well, I thought he moved because he went towards Oust, right?
No.
Or
He was
did-
just commanding something
Oh,
across.
okay, got it.
He's trying to touch me.
Reminds me of the time of being an altar boy.
The skeleton in front of you, Irwin, begins his attack against you. 11, probably going to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one in front of Talos will attack him. 18
Yeah.
for 7 points.
Oh boy.
The one in front of Oust. 16
Yes.
for 4 points. And you see the lone skeleton that had gone around the corner come up just short of you, Irwin.
Cool.
Oust.
House again with scimitar. It's the same creature coming from the south. That will be 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Have you hit him yet?
No, that's my first time.
Okay.
For 4 points of damage.
4 points. Irwin.
I'm going to keep attacking the skeleton in front of me. 15
15 will hit.
for 8 points of damage.
Not to break this streak, Irwin, but you just shatter his bones as he blows
yeah.
back into his cell. Please remove that skeleton from the map.
The one directly in front of me.
Yeah, the one right in front of the door
one I'm
there.
facing.
The doctor.
All right, let's let everyone clean it up.
All right. So the one that the skeleton that came around the corner, I'm gonna cast infestation on him,
Okay.
which I'm going to choose a cloud of parasites that pretty much swarm him.
Okay, what does he do? Or do you have to
It
make an
is
attack?
a Constitution saving throw.
They got that in spades, right? 19?
Passes,
Holy.
and that's it because it's a
Cantrip.
yeah.
Talos.
All right, another sword swing.
Just
at this
hoping they
skeleton in
pick
front
his
of me.
bones clean.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
All right, sweet.
This is the one you've still been beaten on, right?
Yep. 5 points.
Alice, do you feel this hand come through the wall?
Don't touch me.
I don't think I can get him over there. As it attempts to attack you, and this is against your touch AC as well. 9.
Fail.
Actually, it'd probably fail, yeah.
9.
9. He's got 2 people. Fucking die. Irwin, I need for you to make... Oh, you already had to make that save, right?
Initially,
No. Who made the last save for
I made
Break
one.
It Loose? You did. Okay, Irwin, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Ooh,
Nat
that's
one.
bad.
Oh, fuck.
You are held in place as this whole person's spell freezes you there.
okay.
Oh, shit.
Not our MVP.
We
need you.
This is really, really bad.
The skeleton behind you moves forward, getting a little lovey, leaning in on you, and attacks. So you have advantage on that?
He has an advantage, and if he hits, it's a critical.
Ooh. Well, 13 was harder than 12, so 16?
That'll hit.
9 points of damage. Still good?
Still up.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah.
Still right.
I'm still up.
Talos, the one in front of you, attacks you. 13?
13 will miss.
And Oust. Miss as well. Oust, you're up.
Attacking the same skeleton. That is 18 to hit
That'll hit.
for 3 points of damage.
It's still rocking along. Irwin, you need to make that save.
Another wisdom save.
Yes.
20.
20. You shake off this hold person, and at the same time as you do that, you begin to see these small puncture wounds appear on your body as you take 5 points of piercing damage as your blood starts to leave your body.
That's not good.
That's not where my blood's supposed to go.
You begin to hear this flute playing all about you at this time. Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry. Irwin, did you want to do anything? You want to move? You want to move?
And the paralysis.
He's broke off. He broke out of the paralysis. Yeah.
Yeah.
What square am I in right now? Kind of like in between.
In the middle.
well, he's-
We'll say it's
Yeah.
like this.
That skeleton is spooning you right now.
All right. Then I will just try to attack the skeleton. That'll be 21.
That'll hit.
Yeah, reverse the spooning.
Counter the
7
counter.
points of
Yeah.
damage.
No little spoons, Irwin.
Went from the spoon to the fork. You want to stay there?
Yeah. I'll just say that for now.
Doctor.
Seeing poor Irwin getting whipped, The doctor's going to come up with his doctor stick and attempt to hit the skeleton. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is...
Back it up, too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
19.
All right, that'll do it.
All right, so that is 9 plus... Ooh. 17 points of damage. Of bludgeoning damage. to a
Bludgeoning damage. Is
skeleton.
this with your doctor's staff?
Yes.
Describe this thing's demise for me, Doctor.
Dude, I make a home run swing and just scatter him.
Just crack his skull wide. Please remove the skeleton from the map.
Makes me think of Inglorious Bastards.
The bear,
the Jew bear.
the bear Jew.
Is it the Jew bear or the bear Jew?
Bear
Bear
Jew.
Jew.
Oh, the
Bear
bear
Jew,
Jew.
Bear Jew. Could be the Owlbear Jew.
Donnie Donowitz, the bear Jew.
Talos.
All right. Once again, going in for the sword swing. 21 to hit
That'll hit.
and 5 points of damage.
Let's hear it.
All right. Take the sword, pierce through the eye socket, and then take off the skull and fling it off into the
All
distance.
right. Chuck that mofo off the map there. Sports. Stupid sports. Oust. You see this entity is still beside you as he tries to lay his hand upon you. Oh, fuck you, you slow roller.
You're talking to yourself?
In it, yeah. Well, did you see that die? It was on 19, it rolled its way back.
I was watching it, trust me.
Talos, I need for you to make a save. Wisdom save, please.
Oh, man, again?
Have you had to do it yet, Doc? Hold on a second.
You haven't asked me.
Okay, I'm sorry. You need to go. It goes around. It doesn't go to the same person until it's cycled through everybody.
But what's the wisdom for? Is it for the thing that's touched everybody?
No.
Oh,
This
just
is
in
for a
general?
spell. Yeah.
Okay.
We use D20s.
I know, I'm trying to figure
picking
out
his
which
favorite
one I
man.
want to use. 16.
16. You as well feel this restriction begin to come over your body, and you are able to shirk this thing off. He tried to touch you already, right, Oust?
Yeah.
In that private place.
Just like Father
Where my
Michael.
bathing suit goes.
Show me on the mini where he tried to touch you.
Right here.
The skeleton in front of you, Oust, begins his attack with his manacled hands and misses. Oust.
You said there's music playing as
There
well,
is.
right?
There you hear this flute playing. Actually, it
And
sounds
it's picked up.
it
from
sounds like
what-
it's right next to you. In fact.
Dude, flute battle.
I
Let's
know.
go.
This is what's happening.
Oh fuck yeah! You gonna whip
Jethro
that?
The battle you want?
The
I'm the
Piper
best.
of Saltmarsh versus a man that picked up a flute 2 weeks ago.
That's right. Been practicing this.
Who will win?
Oh, God.
a
DM pulled out
battle.
his
So you're gonna
notes
whip
now.
out this tarnished flute, this
Yes, I am.
tarnished silver flute.
And I'm going to start playing it. So I have to make a
roll for shittiness
Make
of
a
play.
con save.
a con or a wisdom save.
No, it's a con. Because if you had played this previously, you'd have to make the wisdom save. Otherwise, you begin to play this forever.
Ooh. Yeah, these are all cursed items.
Yeah.
Don't
So make
forget.
that con save
All
first.
right. Not good. 10.
10. You take 2 points of damage as blood begins to run out of your eyes and ears and your fingertips.
I'm still playing this bad boy, right?
You guys
are.
can't tell, but even as a doctor saying that, I am shocked. Just yeah, unfortunately, you can't see the mask eyes.
And at this point, even if you wanted to, you cannot stop playing this fucking flute.
Jeez.
What weapon
It's
did
like
you
a-
have in your hand?
Scimitar.
Okay, it's on the floor at this point.
You don't need it. You have the flute.
That's right.
That's right. I'm going to beat you with my flute.
However, I need for you to roll a d6.
Immediately went for the D12.
No, right?
Right?
And side
That's a
note, are those-
4.
Are those new dice you got?
Oh, the middle?
These? Yeah.
You had them like last week or
I had them,
before?
yeah.
I didn't see.
Hold on a
So
second.
they're pretty new.
4 points to this entity right next to you as you hear him screech out in pain. Ah!
I know my flute playing's horrible, but it ain't that bad.
It's plain hot cross buns on there.
Erwin.
You did more?
Kids with their corn.
I think 4 points of damage is about how much you'd expect from hot cross
Oh,
buns.
hell yeah.
Erwin, you want to come over and snatch his flute from his mouth or what?
No, I think I'm good. But I am going to turn to the doctor. It's like, doctor, I'm not doing too well.
It hurts when I raise my arm.
I have these holes in my arm. Can you do anything to help me?
Leech his ass, dude.
No leeches, please.
I won't do leeches, but I just want to make sure there's no poison or anything. You're good to go if I heal you.
I think. I don't know.
All right, then. Luckily, I'm up next. So I will pull out my Cure Wounds wand. And, Erwin, you shall get... Oh, that's pretty good. You get 9 HP.
Nice. Thank you.
9.
You want to stay there, Doc, or you want to keep moving?
Fuck no, I'm not getting into the battle at this point. I'm pretty spongy as well, so...
Talos.
Oh man, is that ghostly figure still exposed, or did you
It's
go
still
back?
there. It's still partially there. You see him sticking halfway out,
All right.
very close to Oust.
You know what? I'll take care of that guy later. I'm going to move over and attack this skeleton that's in front of Oust
Okay.
first. That is 17 to hit
That'll hit.
and 8 points of damage.
It is still kicking. The entity next to you, Oust, again tries to reach out and touch you.
Inappropriately.
Maybe. 14?
Is against touch?
Yeah.
Then that'll hit.
That's going to hit?
10 plus dex, right?
Yes.
Yep.
10 plus dex mod. For 6 points, as you feel this cold begin to seep into your body from his fingertips. The remaining skeleton turns to you, Talos, and attacks you. And will miss. Oust. Go ahead and roll another d6 for me.
5.
As it takes this damage again. What are you going to do, you flute-playing motherfucker?
Got to keep playing the flute. I mean, I can't
Go-
do anything.
Go up an octave.
Yeah.
It's like the scene from
I
Anchorman
start
where
blowing
he
it.
puts the alcohol in it and starts...
Produce a flame out of the other end.
Now, it doesn't,
piccolo.
it doesn't specify what the area of effect of that flute is. It just says as long as the haunt is within the area of effect, it takes its damage. But the flute never specified what the area of effect was. So,
Well, he's
Your
right next
Musical
to me,
instruments
so yeah.
travel
Yeah, I
Right.
guess like hearing, right?
well, it was good enough for you guys to hear it to come down into the hallway. So, I imagine anywhere on this floor, he would probably be able to hear that. Did you want to do anything else, Oust?
I don't think I can. I think I'm just.
Well, not with an attitude like that, no.
I think I'm just stuck playing the flute. I could roll another d6.
Not yet.
Oh.
But I'm glad you're
Optimistic.
well, I was going to say you're like involved with this, you know. Erwin, how you feeling there?
Doing a little better. I'm actually going to put away my longsword and I'm going to take out my crossbow. And I'm going to try to hit that entity.
Okay.
I miss.
You know, let me take a picture of this. Should have done with everybody on board there.
Kodak moment.
Yeah. Did you want to stay there? Do you want to keep moving?
Yeah, I'll stay there for right now.
Doctor, gonna leave the patient side?
No, I'm going to stay where I'm at. And the last remaining skeleton, I'm going to throw Sacred Flame at him.
All right. Dex it. 11?
That fails.
All right.
So the skeleton will take 2 points of radiant damage.
It rocks it back. It definitely looks like shit at this point, but it's still there. Talos,
All right. Hopefully one last swing of this skeleton. Oh, fuck. 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Yep.
You see the entity, the haunt, move away back into the wall and come back out right next to you, Doctor, as you see this hand come out to touch you.
Bad touch.
22.
What do you think?
I think it's going to hit that. Oh,
But does it beat your touch AC?
for 8 points of necrotic
My touch
damage.
AC's 10.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
For how much?
8 points of necrotic
Fuck.
damage.
Ooh.
I will have my way. You do not belong in the prison. Leave while you still are vertical. The skeleton
Fuck you too.
goes to attack you, Talos. Fucking skeleton.
Yeah.
Oust. Roll your damage, Oust.
Nice.
Another 5 points of damage.
Again, you hear this piercing screech emanate from this haunt. Ah! Stop playing that! Give me back my flute!
I just shake my
I
head.
will kill one of you unless you give me back the flute.
I play harder.
Ooh. Erwin.
I'm going to turn my attention to the last skeleton, and I'm going to try to shoot an arrow at that one. Got a nat 1.
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Roll a dex save.
16.
16.
Ooh, good.
This bolt barely misses your two allies in front of the skeleton as it wings by. Doctor.
So if I move away from the haunt, will I be attacked?
Yes.
All right. I am going to attempt to move away.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to run back into the privy, and we'll see what that does.
It attempts to touch you as you unzip your fly with a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fades back into the wall.
And then, as I am now in the privy, I'm going to start Prayer of Healing. That takes fucking forever to cast.
Okay. The final skeleton goes to attack Oust. 22
We'll hit.
for 7 points of damage. Oust. What are you going to do?
Keep playing my flute
Play that motherfucking flute, white boy.
for 2 points of damage.
From
You know-
somewhere within the walls, you hear this screech. I want you! I want you!
Alice, do you know any other songs other than Hot Cross Buns?
It's the only one I practiced. It's the only book we had.
Oh, God.
Locomotive breath,
Just a
man.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, anything.
Erwin.
At this point, I'm going to run up and join Talos and Oust. I don't think I have enough actions to put away my crossbow, take out my sword and attack it, and move at the same time.
You'd have to drop the crossbow.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Okay. Drop the crossbow.
YOLO.
Pull out your long sword.
Right,
up.
fires.
Right? Run up and attack.
You're supposed to put the safety on.
Yeah.
I miss.
Oh, damn.
You're next to it, though, right? You can do like a bonus action offhand attack or no?
Yeah?
Well, you got
Well,
like
that's key
you,
points,
you got
right?
your key
No,
points.
you can
right?
do one for free, I think.
I don't know, Monk.
I don't know Monk well enough either. What is it you want to do?
Backhanded.
Yeah, I'll do an unarmed strike. That'll hit
All right.
Yeah.
for 6 points of damage.
Oh, as you shatter this
There
guy
it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
down. Take him off.
Oop. Killed myself in the process.
So, Doctor, you're making this, you're going through this prayer of healing. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. How long does that take?
10 minutes.
10 minutes to cast.
Is that an uninterrupted 10 minutes?
Yes.
Is that a question for my question, or is that a statement for my question?
No, it is 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's how long it takes to cast.
Okay. Talos. This entity has disappeared somewhere in the prison.
Okay. Talos is going to move only slightly closer to where he last saw the ghost.
Okay.
And he's going to ready his action for when the ghost appears.
Okay. The ghost appears right next to Who's that? Oust. Up
All right.
front.
I immediately cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
Yay. Get all the D4s.
Come on, baby.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
Nice.
yes. Let's see here. That is 13 points of damage.
As all these bolts strike this cursed haunt, it reaches out to touch you, Oust. It misses. And then I need for you, Talos, to make a wisdom save.
Ah, shit. 16.
16. Again, you feel your body begin to tighten, and then this feeling goes away. It fades back into the wall again. Oust.
Hot cross buns. For 2 points.
Irwin.
I'm going to run back to my crossbow and pick it up. And I'm going to stash that and just kind of wait.
Okay. Doctor, you're still
Still
tooting along, right?
casting.
Talos,
Still
what are you doing?
casting.
Again, Talos is going to ready himself with a spell for when the ghost appears.
Okay. It comes out towards you.
All right. Immediate panic, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That is 21 a hit
That'll hit.
and 3 points of cold damage.
Let's hear it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
He had one left.
Fuck, man. I almost killed him with Magic Missile. That would have been so sweet.
No, he blew
Oh,
two
yeah,
notes.
that's true. Oh, man. All right.
And I was rolling to see if he was going to go across that hallway to you. That's what I was rolling the dice for.
Yeah, as this ghost is coming towards Talos, he's got the sword in one hand, and then
Just see him coming right out of the wall, his face, his hands, and the rest of his upper torso.
Talos puts out his left hand and casts Ray of Frost, and his face starts to almost solidify into ice as he completely solidifies and then falls to the ground and shatters.
Just completely becomes corporeal for a moment.
Yeah.
And then shatters. Oust. You no longer feel this compulsion to be playing this flute at
But he
this time.
keeps playing
Oh,
it.
God.
He keeps playing this
I
fucking
take 3 points of psychic damage.
this bellhead flute just with these spherical bass pieces at the shaft's bottom. What do you guys like to do?
I need to heal up.
I guess huddle up next to the doctor for his
Actually, we're
prayer of healing.
as you guys are standing there, going through the motions of what you're going through. This is towards you, Talos.
Oh, shit.
I'm imagining a 6 misses.
Yep.
And towards you, Monk, misses as well as you see these bony hands come through the barred little windows of these doors that you're next to as these hands try to come out to grab you.
All right. I leave. I am not staying there. I'm going to where the doctor is.
Yeah, same
Because
here.
you need to take a piss, right?
Everyone.
You need to wring your cloths out.
Yeah. After that combat, everyone should just take a shit.
That's what I was thinking.
Sing Kumbaya.
Yeah.
So what would you awesome adventurers like to do?
I joined the doctor in the privy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
You see him, he's surrounded by this golden aura
It's,
as he's still in the process of bringing this.
And the smell of
Yeah.
rotten 100-year-old shit.
all you can see in this privy is the goldness of your
If
aura
so-
and the
If
almost
someone
physical
lights a match, we're
smell
done.
of shit.
This golden miracles just showering upon you in the privy.
Shitter's full.
Who wants to be part of his golden shower?
I would
I'll
assume
be part of
everybody.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I
with
think we're all
a
gonna
name
be-
like that, I'm in.
What is this? These golden showers you speak of?
Yes.
All right, so when
Why
everyone
don't you take that haunt off there too?
as everyone gathers in, I finish my prayer of healing. Ooh, that's
Nice.
pretty good.
I'm full.
Yeah, that is 14 plus 4. That was almost max. Max was 20. Everyone gets 18 points of HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was at 1.
Oh shit! Were you that close?
I was shitting myself.
You got a
Thank
good
God I'm in the
poker
privy.
face, man. If I had known that, I would have focus fired right on your ass. So you guys receive all this healing from the doctor. You guys are still in the shitter, full on Spartacus.
I was so confident were you that was the Piper. Pretty confident. I'm fairly confident. I feel like you'd know best.
I thought it was the Piper because of the music.
All right.
That's the only haunt that
That was
we
my
knew
hunch.
that had a.
By the
An
way,
instrument.
you no longer hear that flute music playing. You no longer hear the buzzing of the Sturges any longer. Again, right now, it seems like the entire second floor is silent, other than the occasional skeleton banging against a little feed me window.
Does the flute that I was playing?
Tastes like dick?
I don't know.
No, but if you got one, but if you got a piece,
I was gonna say you're a dog. At some time, you gotta be looking at your own dick.
because like a lot of the stuff I have, it says after you kill them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was
just
wondering if it does anything.
it's just
to
a
haunts
normal
afterwards.
flute
So
at
it's
this
just normal.
point. Yeah.
It's like my charm bracelet. They're my lucky charms.
Your lucky charm.
Hey, my lucky charms.
Same with like if I use the Lopper's axe, I would just pretty much just be like continually just whacking.
But you guys,
We killed the Lopper.
No,
No, we
you
killed the Marauder.
Marauder.
We haven't killed the Lopper yet. I haven't
Fuck.
used that
Yeah.
because I've been using my doctor staff.
That's true. Good
we
job.
We got to find. All right. We got to
We
find
got
one of these
close,
guys.
but I also had my bone saw when I had to cut a limb off.
Yeah, that's true. Well, do we think we're done up here? Actually, we
look
can't. We cannot be done because we only have one more room down.
Well, looking at
the basement.
looking up here,
Yeah.
there's doors over there on the north
Yeah.
side and also on the south. There's doors that lead into somewhere
Yeah.
that's not drawn out yet.
Let's go with those doors. Maybe those doors end sooner. You know.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And if you like what you're hearing, please leave us that 5-star review. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com. And be sure to check out the galleries. We got a lot of really interesting stuff posted there. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. There are ways for you to help out the show and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass full as you roll those hard 20s.
I thought you wild shape it out.
Yeah. What
It's
happened?
a little
He's longing.
some side effects sometimes.
Consult a doctor if you've well shaped for 4 hours.
for more than 4 hours.